and TV show recaps. We review and read them too, as long as they're Black, Brian and Lamar hosting the show. Remain unbiased in case you don't know. Now you know. The number one official is out to the imagination. If you don't know, now you know.
Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you. And we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
You won't be needing that. I already ordered for you.
Being here with you right now, it's probably been like the highlight of my week.
Everything okay?
Stop playing with me.
I'm not even about to let you pull me out of my character right now.
Some people just can't take a hint. I'm like your homegirl Tasha.
Why do you keep calling me? I don't have nothing else to say to you.
I don't really have any words for you, and I don't really want to hear shit you gotta say.
It just seems like negative people seem to bring out the negativity in me.
Only you can control your reactions.
Come outside. Oh my God. What the hell are you doing here?
Yo.
Here we are. Don't say nothing.
Don't say a goddamn thing. We are here to review A Quiet Place. Day one. Starring Lupita. And did you watch you be watching Stranger Things?
Never.
Wow.
Yeah. My wife said the same thing. She was just like, "Yeah, you gotta watch Stranger Things." I just never got into it.
Hey, no, that shit is incredible. But so the white dude is from Stranger Things, the one that looked like Iron Man. What's his name?
In this movie it was Eric.
Eric. He's from Stranger Things. He was the brother on Stranger Things. If you watch Stranger Things, you know what I'm talking about. He was the young girl's older brother.
Okay.
So this is day one. I've been anticipating this movie for a long time. And the reason I've been anticipating it is because the second Quiet Place, they started with the beginning, and that shit was incredible. Do you remember the second Quiet Place?
I don't think I've seen the second Quiet Place. I saw the first one.
Oh shit, you got it fucked up. Watch the second one, because the first one probably overall better movie, but the second one, the way it starts is like fucking incredible. It starts from they show you the beginning of when everything started happening. Like it's like the calm before the storm, and this shit just gets fucked up.
This ain't really day one, then.
It is. So that it started like that. The second one started with what happened in the beginning, and then you jump back to where the first one ended. They just kind of give you like a glimpse, like this is what happened.
Gotcha.
Before we got here.
But there's no connection to the characters from part two to this one.
So part two, the only character that I saw was connected was Blood Diamonds dude. What's his name?
Oh, the
him. He was in part two. So they show how he got to where he was in part two.
Digimon.
That's really his name?
Digimon. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was something else.
It's like DJIMON. Digimon.
Oh shit, I don't remember.
I'm hella racist for saying it like that.
You are. You rest of your own kind. But yeah. he was in part 2. So they show in here, like in here how it ended with him on the boat.
Yeah.
Part 2, he's where he went after this.
Oh, okay. So I gotta check out part 2. So it works still because it's like kind of in the place of like the first one. So it's like if I watch part 2, it'll be like where that takes off. You're pretty much saying. Okay.
But part 2, the beginning of part 2 was like, when I say incredible, this is why I've been asking for. I need to see day 1 because they started off like amazing. Amazing how they start. They show you everything, how it happened, how because it was like just a regular day. They was just like at a baseball game, and then everything just jumped off. Everything just started happening.
Oh no! I did see part 2. I have seen part 2 because I remember that, like when they were at the baseball game. Maybe I just didn't see the whole thing, but I do remember part because this is about it's like a woman, right, and her kids, and then they get saved by like some nigga in this, like he was in a safe or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I did see part 2 out. Yeah, I just don't remember everything, but I did see it.
Yeah, so that's what I was expecting.
Okay.
Overall, this movie didn't give me what I expected, and I think where they kind of messed up for me is showing the relationship between Lupita and Eric. I don't think I cared enough, but I feel like that took away from what A Quiet Place has been in the first 2 movies.
Yeah, I agree with you about the whole little kind of fake love story or whatever they had. I don't even know if it was really like a love story, but
it's not a love story, but it was love story vibes. It was like, this ain't the time for this.
Yeah, like bro just kept because bro saw the cat, which I don't know how this cat survived the whole time. But that's cool too. Cat did me
out one time.
Yeah, that cat would have been that cat would have been my cat. I would never saw it again. I was like, nigga,
straight up, nigga. If it was my dog,
you
ran off. Good night. Like, I don't
exactly.
I'm not coming after you.
Ain't no way I'm chasing no damn cat around fucking New York City. But anyway, yeah, he saw the cat, then he saw her, and he's just like following her around or whatever. And I didn't know why at first. I'm just like, why the fuck is this nigga following her? Like, nigga, go about your business. Like, I'm about to follow some random black woman. Like, why? So
even at the end of the movie, I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, it was strange, but that whole little love story is like, oh, I'm going to. That's what I got from the movie. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, this movie wasn't bad or nothing like that. I was just like watching it, trying to like see where things were going. Kind of wanted it to like some of the scenes, like him going to find her medicine and then going to grab the cat on top of some thing there or some whatever the fuck it was. He climbed up there and almost risked his life trying to save a cat. Made noise, the monster was right in his face or whatever. Like, this nigga's the scariest nigga alive, and he did that over a cat. And then went to. I understand getting old girl's medicine or whatever like that, but like in this case, if you ain't family, I don't owe nobody a goddamn thing, and I ain't fucking with nobody that can't help me right now. And I get she was like terminally ill or whatever, but their relationship, I get it. I guess I get it in the moment because it's like you don't have nobody. But at the same time, I guess I'm just thinking about myself. Like, there's no way I'm letting people follow me that can't help me right now.
Am I wrong for saying she's terminally ill? So me getting this medicine helps nothing?
It really does. It's like it doesn't. It didn't at the time. I guess it was just something that kind of like like medicine or whatever, right? Just kind of eases
the pain.
Yeah. So I get it. And then he got her the pizza that she had been talking about the whole movie. And, I was like, I was watching this movie. All I could think about was what Dr. UMAR was going to say. See, the black woman been helping the white man for years.
See, the pizza, what you guys don't understand, the pizza is the white man still feeding us in our time of need because we couldn't cook our own pizza. She didn't go get barbecue. She wouldn't got the white man's pizza. That's what you guys are missing. He'd have broken down some stupid shit like that.
Oh, man, they would have been the black women have been sacrificing themselves for the white man for years. You see that white man get away with her cat? That's the pussy.
He still chased the black woman's pussy. At the end of the day, he risked his life for the black woman's pussy. And at the end of the day, she still gave her life for this white man. It don't be that deep, brother. It ain't got to be that deep, I guess.
always. But I don't know, man. Like I can keep it real with you. Like this whole movie just kind of it's funny because my daughter ran out of the movie when the first jump scare. That shit was hilarious. But just watching the film or whatever, I was like, of course, like the scenes and the monsters, jumping around, like all the effects was great. You know what I mean? It's like I got to give them that, but the story, I just didn't. I don't know. It didn't hold me enough, bro. And when it was about to end, I was like, oh, that's what's up. That's it.
It was an unnecessary story. I did like the experience of sitting in the theater and feeling like I had to be quiet too.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Like I had a rock star. I'm scared to open it because I'm like, y'all need to make some noise before I open this motherfucker because it's quiet here.
You must have went to a nice theater because I'm so tired of motherfuckers talking in my theater, bro. I don't know what the fuck. And I didn't even go to like a ghetto theater or nothing. Like I went to a theater and like these two older Hispanic guys walk in and these niggas are having a full conversation sitting. The movie just started, but like it's on. You know what I mean? They're walking in, just all you hear is, yeah, but man. I'm like, nigga, shut up. Like, what the fuck you doing? Nigga, don't you know we can hear you?
We didn't have none of that when we watched, but we did watch it when it first came out. Yeah. We didn't have none of that. It was like I said, when it was quiet in the movie, it was quiet in there. So it was like dead silent. Like you would hear people like scared to eat popcorn.
Yeah. Nah, it was cool for like effects wise, and I feel like this movie could remember that one movie that well, I'm not saying remember because we didn't review it, but it was a movie that's on Netflix where it was no dialogue.
Which one?
It was about aliens. It just came out recently. It was like I guess I don't even know the name of it, but it was a movie that came out recently that everybody was raving about, but it had no dialogue and it was about aliens. So it was just like this.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it wasn't black, so we didn't review it. But
I still want to see it in general.
I'll give you the title once we finish this book. I don't know it off the top of my head, but I know it was about aliens and it was no dialogue to it, and people loved it. It was a good movie, but I feel like this could have kind of been that because like they couldn't talk anyway. You know what I mean? They kind of had to like mouth words or you write stuff down. I feel like they could have did that the whole way through without any kind of conversation. I think that would have been dope. I think Lupita's journey alone would have been dope. Maybe like, helping those kids that she was helping or whatever. Like maybe that would have worked out. But I don't know, man. Like I wasn't digging the love story and her sacrificing herself for him at the end so he could save her cat and all of that. And I was just like, okay, like I didn't hate it, but I wasn't I wasn't moved. I wasn't moved by their story like how you were saying. Like I maybe I needed more from their story. Like it's not like y'all the last two people on earth or nothing like that. Y'all just happen to be, and they keep on following you. So that's of course that's who you're talking to.
Yeah. So I was more so besides that, because I just wasn't fucking with the somehow love story. It just made me think about the world that they're in. Like I'm thinking it started making me think like the monsters move off any, like this nigga got killed for his shirt ripping.
Yeah.
When that monster shows up, it's not like the monster's tiptoeing. If the monster was creeping up like this, like he ain't making noise either, it would make more sense. But for the fact that the monster could jump out the air, slam on the ground, no other monsters run up from that. They blind, but they like, oh no, that's the homie. Like, no, he good, dog. That's one of us.
Right.
Why wouldn't they come immediately to where another monster has made noise? It's like certain shit. It's like I don't know if I'm being too nitpicky. There was a helicopter resting on the roof, and the blade just kept whining while it's spinning. The monsters didn't come like, nigga, shut up, nigga. Like they didn't stop the blade from spinning. Like, why do they let some noises go? But nigga, if you bite that chip, we're gonna fuck you up.
Pretty much, and they don't hear footsteps either.
That's what I'm saying. Because you saw when they had the mob in New Yorkers walking down the street.
Yeah, they don't hear none of that.
It's crazy. I do think it was dope that the kids knew to hide under that waterfall.
That was dope.
That was dope. So I think they were dropping shit for the part 3 because that waterfall thing, and then with him chasing the cat went into the nest of the fucking whatever they are, and you see the big bad one open something, and she calls like I guess the babies, and they come eat it. I think that's gonna play a role in part 3 too. I think a lot of this shit was set up for this is what you're gonna see in part 3.
That makes sense because this felt like an episode. and we got to figure out what's happening next episode.
Right, because even with him escaping with the cat, Lupita's plan was dope. I predicted it was gonna happen though, because I'm like, she's dying anyway. She's gonna help him get away with the cat. It's like that was you seen that, it's foreseen. But him leaving on that boat, he wasn't in part 2. But so when we get part 3, he's gonna be the man because he knows about the nest. So I think part 3 is gonna be the last one, and he's gonna lead them to this is their nest. If we blow this shit up, this is the mom. I think everybody dies if we blow up the mom. Because that one was big as fuck. When he was up there with that cat, and like the head just came by him and was just like sniffing him out or listening to his heartbeat.
Right.
That shit was big as fuck.
Yeah. And
I hate that he climbed up there for that cat, and I hate that a lot of movies do that where it's like the cat gets up in something and I gotta climb up there and get it down. So fucking cat. If he could climb up there, he can climb the fuck down. That shit like that pisses me off, because it's like you said, he's terrified. Nigga, you have been terrified the whole movie, but you gonna climb. You could barely climb this beam, but you climbing it for this fucking cat.
When you see that there's a bunch of these motherfuckers at just chilling.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna take the chance for this black queen.
and the cat, like I said, it didn't make no sense for the cat not to growl or meow. We've had a cat before. If a cat is uncomfortable, it's gonna like growl. Like it's gonna do some kind of growling. Nigga, you up there on that balance beam. That cat, when that monster was looking up, that cat looked at that monster in the eye and said, ugh. Both of y'all dead, nigga, because you want to climb up with this fucking cat.
Nigga, what cat is that calm, nigga? Can you try to grab a cat and try to hold nigga cat?
Never.
Scratch the shit out your ass, nigga. That nigga held that cat like it was all right. The cat would have jumped out your damn hand so fast, bro.
Yeah.
Made hella noise and killed both of y'all. But
it'd have like, and that'd have been it. It'd have been a wrap.
Exactly.
One time, nigga, you are done. So that's unrealistic as fuck. Why they developed that relationship between them, I don't know, but I think she was just there to carry him to part 3. And I think that
was it, you know. I don't know. I felt like her character had cancer or what? It was a terminal
illness, because she lived in a what do they call it before you die?
Like a little rehab center?
No, it wasn't rehab. They take you there to hospice.
Oh, okay, yeah. So she was dying anyway, but she was like, man, she was stronger than that nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like, man, she out here surviving off of Snickers bars. But yeah, I mean, all in all, you know, it was cool, but just like you said, it's like the fact that I know, we know they're gonna make more. It's just like, okay, this is just a lead up. Mm-hmm. As a movie that sits on its own,
nah, we just didn't need their relationship building. Yeah. It's they could even took that was her ex-husband that had a bad fallout, and he found her again in this moment. I think I would have accepted that even more than him just being a stranger and the cat finding him and him following the cat. Because it's like, so say there's an alien invasion, you see a cat walk up on you and the cat walk away, you gonna follow that cat? Why? Like, what in your mind says, let me follow this cat?
Hey, man. Following the pussy has always been a man's downfall.
Funny scene here is when they went in that sewer, and I don't know why he's like freaking out, making noise, and then that fucking monster started chasing him.
Yeah.
When the monster died in the water, and he reached for him, then he grabbed his throat.
That whole scene had me covered my mouth. Every time I see a water scene, I be feeling like I'm drowning. I be like
you trying to hold your breath?
Exactly. I was like, whoop. That sewer water got in his mouth. I'm like, oh.
Also, cats don't fuck with water either. So for the fact that she was able to take this cat underwater and the cat didn't get mad or scratch at her or try to get free, it was crazy.
Yeah, that cat needs his own movie.
Yeah.
That cat could fucking. That cat's been around, nigga. Like that cat's been dead, nigga. I would have threw the cat to the monster if he would have caught me. Like, take it.
I don't know. Overall, man, like it's a cool setup, I guess. Minus the relationship building. I like the experience of feeling like I had to be quiet. Like our whole theater was dead silent. I like that. I like how uncomfortable this movie is. but we just didn't need. I didn't fell asleep when they were in that apartment, and she's telling her life story. I just didn't care.
They started screaming together and shit.
They waited for the thunder and screamed. I was just like,
I'm kind of fucking shit. This nigga's a stranger.
And how they were acting like months had passed and they've been in hiding since forever. It was like y'all just had to start being quiet yesterday.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'd have stayed in that house. Ain't no reason for me to go out. I'm gonna be right here. I'm chilling, man. Where you going?
Domino, motherfucker.
I would have been there chilling, bro. I ain't going outside. For what?
Been in there playing 2K on silent, nigga.
Yeah. Until I really, really, you know what I mean? I'd have went down there and robbed the store and never came back outside. I'd have been like, all right, we got everything we need. Got some zooms and wham-whams. We straight.
Eat them hoes and keep your motherfucking mouth closed. Shut up.
Another part of the movie that made me laugh was when Digimon broke bro's neck for talking too goddamn much. He was like, we're all gonna die. Nigga was like, shh, nigga, shut up, nigga. He was like, we're all gonna die. Nigga broke his neck. I was like,
slamming the shit out of him on that wall in front of his son.
Yes. Dad was like, God damn, man, what the fuck wrong with this? He was scared, man.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Like I said, I'm waiting for part 3. I guarantee that Ness plays a part. I guarantee the dude with the cat is gonna play a part because he wasn't in part 2.
Yeah, the cat better be on the movie cover of the next one.
And I think I'm not calling him Digimon. I think he died in part 2. From what I remember, he got killed, and it was on some stupid shit, but he got killed in part 2.
Oh shit! Well, R.I.P.
It is what it is. You ready to rate the shit?
Yeah. I'd give this film a right, and
I give this movie right. And I'm only giving the story a right because I know it was only
that part, that storyline.
It was only there to give us what's gonna happen in part 3. To give us clues for where we're gonna go in part 3.
Yeah, I was like, if there was a story there, I didn't, I wasn't fucking with it because it's like I felt like most of the story was their connection, and I didn't really, it was okay. But anyway, Fireplace Day 1.
Day 1, check it out for yourself. Watch the other 2 too if you haven't seen those, because those are incredible. This one was just there to kind of anchor part 3, I think, or to kind of give you clues to what they're about to do in part 3. Other than that, we out.
Peace.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.